Welcome to Fire Virgo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Virgos. And just a quick announcement, I know there's so many of you guys who've been emailing me, asking me about the course, when that's dropping. I promise it's coming very soon. That's actually why I've been so off my schedule and on my channel. So just forgive me. I'm trying to give you guys the best value, everything in me with this course here. So if you have not signed up for the free mini course, please go do that because it is dropping next month. Okay, so just want to give you guys that, but let's get into your read here, Virg. Now, you know how I usually do. All right, I pulled a card for your person. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But the energy I feel toward you, I think that this came out in one of your recent readings, is the Page of Pentacles, your overall energy. So I feel like it's business as usual. You're not changing up your method. You're kind of doing the same thing. You're not going to do any more than you feel like you're required of in this connection. I feel like there's an energy from you, Virg, where you possibly backed up because your person backed up. I feel like you were really optimistic about it, but that kind of wanes sometimes, right? Like you're not so excited or as excited as you once were, because with this Two of Cups, it's like, yeah, you guys were getting to know each other, but it never really went where you thought it would go. I feel like you guys have so many shared values, so much in common. You really like this person here, Berg, and I feel like they really like you too, and they come off very generous, really generous. But I think you question that now, like, was that honest? Was that all in my mind, like this great person that I was thinking that they were? Okay, but for your person, we pulled a hand of cards. All right, now this talks about being strategic, not showing how they truly feel. All right, so I feel like that's all good and dandy in the beginning of something, which it looks like you guys always either stayed in the beginning or always repeated the beginning, like it never really ascended. But I think you kind of got tired of the whole not showing the feelings thing, and I feel like this piggybacks off of the most recent reading that we did, because your person's default energy toward you is palm tree. Right now, the palm tree talks about stability, security, permanence, growth, and endurance. So it's letting me know that in the back of your person's mind, they really do want a connection that they feel like is secure, something that is very stable here. Like you cannot uproot a tree, okay? Especially a tree that's this established. So they really do yearn to have something that's long-term, something that's committed. But there's this energy with them where they don't disclose that, or they avoid talking about those kinds of things, because sometimes we'll get energy in your readings, Virg, where it's like, okay, you and your person have had this conversation and maybe they did nothing about it. But I feel like with this person, they don't even go there, or if they go there, it's very surface level. There's no real plan in place, but let's just see. You're not sure how to work on it. I feel like your person could just ignore you in that way. All right, and I feel like that's something that you're getting tired of. So you're just kind of going, you're getting Virg, 10 of Wands, you're real tired. Okay, let me know down below in the comments what's going on. But what is your energy here? Okay, we got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's your energy. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands in the reverse. So you made a recent decision, Virg. All right, and I feel like that decision has a whole lot, and not that recent. Okay, this wasn't just like the past week. I feel like you've been dealing with this person for some time, but this decision that you've been holding back on making, you actually made it already, if that makes sense. Okay, maybe like even a few months back. But with the King of Pentacles, with your energy here, it's just like you're focusing on you. You're focusing on the things that you can control. You're focusing on trying to be your best self. You're focusing on the things that are going on in your life. And Virg, we've been getting a lot in your reading, especially the past few months, that you're going through some major change, some major upgrade, some major life overhaul. And I feel like all of that is to get you into alignment with what you're supposed to really be. Okay, even outside of love. But I just feel like with this person here, you're trying your best to focus on yourself so that way you don't go crazy or you don't get too upset with this person. What is this? What is this here for my Virgo? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, listen to me. You have so much to offer and so much value to give. I feel like when you think back to this connection, how everything started, how everything transpired, you look at yourself and you're like, damn, I should have been way more goddamn strategic than I was with this person. Because almost like you were giving them shit that they did not deserve. Like you gave them the best parts of you, or you offered that up and they didn't take it or something. What is it? Let me get a truth card. What is this? There's something you offered up that wasn't really taken. Okay. Yeah, I feel like your person, and that's why you could kind of be upset with them, because for the overall energy, we have illusion and walking away, right? So it's almost this energy where they made it seem as though they were listening, or they made it seem as though they wanted higher commitment, but yet that's not something that was at the top of their mind. Yes, they think about it, but was it their main goal? Not necessarily. Okay, we're gonna get more into them in a minute, but I just feel like that's something that you're seeing as you think and you ponder over how the relationship played out with this person. We also the card that came out is it's complicated, right? I feel like you many of you guys are dealing with a water sign. It could also be a fire sign. All right, but I feel like they get very cold toward you. It's very hot and cold. Sometimes they're on fire for you. It's passionate, but then they go quiet. I'm talking about maybe days without speaking to them. Okay, so I feel like that's something that kind of gets you really frustrated. And it's like, listen, I'm offering this to you. I'm trying my best to let you know I'm here, I'm available, I'm vulnerable, but you're not really doing anything with it. Okay, tell me more about this person, Spirit. What is their energy toward my Virgo? When they think of my Virgo, what is their most recent energy toward my Virgo? Okay, the Hangman, yeah. Right, so you guys are definitely in a stuck place here. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're not happy about it. They don't feel good about it. They're not jumping for joy that you guys are not in a good place. So then why does this person feel like you guys are stuck? Why does this person feel like you guys are stuck? You could be dealing with a Piscean, Knight of Cups. Okay, it's all around the lack of effort around making this a more romantic relationship with the Knight of Cups here. All right, I feel like your person is still deciding how much they want to invest or how they want to invest in the connection. Tell me about this here, Spirit. Let's get a truth card. Okay. Your person, I feel like they really like control, okay? Especially with this Emperor playing in the background here. They don't want to let go of control. And the minute that they do, they regain it, okay? And for them, letting go of control looks like them being chivalrous and kind, which is weird because it's just like, okay, that's just something that you should try to do, is be vulnerable, be open when you're expressing interest in someone. But this person is like, they do that and then it's like, okay, let me, put my tie back on, my suit back on, and take this Emperor position. I don't think you're dealing with an Emperor energy though, right? Because it's a whole different personality that we would be dealing with. But with the no boundaries card coming out, I feel like your person is afraid of being taken advantage of or afraid of being really hurt here. So they keep their boundaries super duper high. And my thing is, Virg, like with your energy versus this person's, you look like you're more financially stable than them for many of you guys, right? So I'm just very confused on what this person feels like they can be used for. Okay, like let's be very clear. You have to have the money to be used for it, right? That's the requirement, and I feel like your person is missing that bit. All right, but give me more here, Spirit. So what do they want to do here? What are their plans with this situation with Virgo? What are their plans with the situation with Virgo here? Okay. All right, Temperance. They're not in any rush, Virgo. They're taking their time. It just looks like somebody who's just not serious. They just don't look like a serious suitor here. Okay, because with Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius and the Three of Swords. I just feel like you guys constantly separate. It feels like it's balancing out, but then there's a separation. Tell me more about why this is on and off, or what the separation energy is. Okay, give me more. And one thing about it, okay, your person enjoys taking their time or this going very slow. So if you have a problem with the pace of this union here, Virg, that is not a problem to your person. The fact that this is going slowly, or you're left out in the cold sometime, or they are. I feel like they get super excited. They genuinely do want a new start, but it's like once they see it unfolding into more, or building into more, I should say, that's when they're like, yeah, I'm determined to just go ahead and F this up. But with the happiness card, this is like the sun card, the brightest card or happiest card in the deck. There's some real happiness here, and I'm surprised because you know what, Virg, like before this card came out, I'm just like, this person just looks like they play games, or like they're not serious at all. They don't look truly invested in the connection. But when this card comes out, it makes me feel like there is something real here. There's something authentic here. But this person knows how to put it on the back burner. Just because their feelings are involved, or just because they feel really optimistic about you, Virg, doesn't mean that they go head first, right? And that kind of makes sense with their beginning energy, because it's like, all right, hand of cards, they're not showing their feelings, all right? But we see more why. because their default energy is wanting that permanence, wanting that growth, and wanting that stability with you here. But it's like they also know how to keep that, again, on the back burner. So I feel like your person, they have a lot. So what is this person's blockage? Let's pull from this deck. What is this person's blockage as to why we're just now seeing the happiness or the value in the connection? What is their blockage toward having this relationship? Okay. All right, we got clock. They move slowly, Virg, very slowly. And now this card also mentions obviously needing a bunch of time. Also talks about cycles, which many of you guys have been going through cycles with this person. But what's really highlighted to me in this card, thank you, Spirit, is the time to heal. Okay, so I feel like your person, we're definitely getting some confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit, with the Three of Swords, which just obviously talks about being hurt. Look at the Three of Swords that have penetrated the heart, right? And this person is still hurt. This person is not fully healed. Could be from childhood, could be from a past relationship, could be from being treated poorly by close friends and loved ones. Okay, I feel like your person was also hurt financially or took some huge financial setback. Let me know down below in the comments, because they ain't got not one pentacle coming up for them here, Berg. So I feel like they're really going through a lot. Perhaps they're not telling you about it since they are pretty closed off to you. But nonetheless, for them, as far as commitment and really wanting to go the distance, it's going to take them time. Okay, so is this something that Virgo should wait for here, Spirit? Okay, is this something that the Virgo should wait for? Is it worth the wait? Okay. Well, bottom of the deck, we got reconciliation, right? So this doesn't look like it's the end with you two. It looks like overall there will be some sort of reconciliation with this connection here. I feel like you guys have a very passionate connection, which is interesting because no wands came out for you guys either. Damn, this relationship just feels like it's missing a whole lot, or there was a whole lot that was missing before the silence. And then that's why you guys went silent. And then perhaps when you guys get back together, that's when the passion is reignited. But it just seems like a lot is missing in this connection. Now, as I ask Spirit, like, hey, what's going on? Like, is this something Virgo should wait for? And this is an interesting card to come out in this position. And we have organic and growth, right? This is also earth energy. Now, this is going to speak directly to some of you guys. Some of you guys, I just know the difference between someone you should wait for who actually has potential versus someone that you need to cut off. I feel like you're figuring that out. That's something that you've figured out. Like that beginning message I got, you've already figured that out, whether you want to wait for them or not. Now, if you notice here, this plant here it's growing organically. It's growing naturally. So I feel like growth takes a while, especially with this person. So this message is being hammered in. Some of you guys are going to wait and see what can happen with this connection, because for some of you guys, it does look like it does have the potential to grow. But some of you guys may get flustered with the on and off or the stagnant energy and this person kind of being quiet, because it doesn't look like this person. Yes, there's a reconciliation here, but it doesn't look like there's a real display of anything, even after the reconciliation here, Virg. Okay, look at this shit. Hiding my feelings. And then the mask at the bottom of this deck says, not showing true feelings. I mean, you know, how much more clear could it get? All right, give me more, Spirit, on this person's energy toward my Virgo. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Virgo. Okay. So they're really excited about something or really open to something. All right, and it could be this action that they want to take toward you here. Okay, so yeah, Virg, we're going to go into the extended. I want to uncover these cards. See what your person's next actions are. See how they truly feel but don't have the courage to say, as well as likely outcomes. So if you are interested, everything is now below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute, Virg.